Welcome to Average Joe Dividends for July 2021. Here's a look at my portfolio here I have with M1 Finance. I'll dive in here. Right now I have 64 different positions, and each has an allocation between 3% down to 1%. So what I'm first going to do is take a look at the activity for the month of July. We'll just go over everything that happened within the month. So the first dividend was from ADP, 96 cents. And then Coca-Cola paid $3.13. Next up is Kimberly-Clark, $2.78. Merck paid $3.56. T. Rowe paid $7.66. And I'm going to stop here real quick. T. Rowe paid also in June, and let me point out right here. T. Rowe paid the regular dividend on June 30th, 2021, but a little surprise came with the $7.66. So what T. Rowe did was they announced a special dividend of $3 per share, and so that was paid on July 7th. I show July 8th on my tracking sheet because it takes one day for M1 to actually put the money into my account. So it looks like this is not paid every year. The last time was paid in 2015. So this is something I'm not going to rely on. So this is kind of a one-off. So back to the activity. So T. Rowe paid another $7.66 days later from their normal quarterly dividend. Next up, Medical Properties, $2.69. And here's my first deposit. I put $500 in of my money, and here's trading, 41 buys at 527.12. So those are dividends, the 27.12 being rolled back in into the snowball. So you can see here there's 41 different buys, and we'll see what the larger buys are right here. McDonald's, Black Hills, Walgreens, and Walgreens has been going down in value, so I've been buying that up. Lowe's, Verizon, another one that's kind of underperforming right now, but a good dividend payer, and Exxon. So buying some more of that up. Let's go back. Next dividend, American Tower, $1. Ecolab, 80 cents. Next up, Fifth Third, Bancorp, $1.48. Then Illinois Toolworks, $2.11. Leggett and Platt, $3.38. Progressive, this is their smaller dividend, 35 cents. They pay a very large dividend in the first quarter of every year. Monthly payer here, O Realty. I know a lot of people like to buy stocks based on when they pay. I don't recommend that, but O Realty it's my only monthly payer. But I may make a video on that. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to hear my thoughts on monthly paying dividend stocks. Next up is WP Carey, 283, Medtronic, and I made another deposit, $300. And so the buy is 314.08, so it took my dividends and scooped them into this buy here. We'll see what I bought here and what the larger purchases were. See, OHI, I bumped them up 1%, so I bought a lot of that stock. And just a little bit of everything else. So 16 others kind of spread out. And then McCormick, got that one, and this one showed up today in my account. Cisco for 326. So I'm going to go to my tracking sheet, and if you're curious about my tracking sheet, I have a link down below so you can see a copy of my sheet, and you're welcome to copy it over to your own and create your own tracking sheet. So what I do is I color code by what's paying in the month. So I got everything arranged by the dividend date. I also color code it too. So we're in July, which is 24% of the portfolio. And right here, I've got everything added up. And you'll notice the estimated dividend is a little bit different than what actually pays. And the reason for that is when I buy these fractional shares, sometimes I buy them after the ex dividend date. So if I stop buying, say, Digital Realty Trust, if I stop buying them and they kept their dividend the same, I would get $1.61. And that's if I don't buy any more shares. So next sheet will be my dividend tracking sheet. So as of today, 29th of July, this is my balance is approximately 24,900. I round down, and I'm also tracking the dividends by the month. You can see it's a little bit lumpy, with the third month in the quarter always paying the most. You can see dividends by quarter. We got an increase from quarter one to quarter two. We just started quarter three. We have our 44.85, which is the dividends I received for July. We can see the portfolio value is it looks like it just keeps going up, which to me is great. I want the the value to keep going up, but there's going to be a time where I put money in, $500, $800, and I may have, if the market drops, uh, my deposits may not make up for how much the market drops, and I'm really looking forward to that because I'll be able to buy things at a discount and actually get a higher yield on my cost. So hopefully that happens in the future. I know you guys probably think it's crazy, but as a dividend investor, you really don't care what your portfolio value is. It's more your yield on cost. So I'm tracking here my deposits. So my total deposits for July, I put $800 of my money in here. And this is something I'm tracking. I'm really concerned with this because I want to know, month by month, how much am I improving and how much progress am I making. So what I do is I calculate the average monthly dividend, and by doing how I derive that is I come up with all of my estimated dividends, I add them up and divide it by 3. Realty, since it pays monthly, I have to add it in twice, this amount twice. So I have to take the estimated dividend for the quarter. That's what that 446 is. That's added twice. And I get 165.73, and I divide that by 3 to come up with a monthly uh, cash flow average for the month. So as long as that's growing, I'm happy. So we can take a look from May when I started tracking this. It started at $50.17, and it went up by $1.89 for a month-on-month increase of 3.77. And from June to July, since I put in that $800, it increased my monthly average to 55.24 for a month-on-month increase of 6.11%. So again, for July, 44.85 is what I made in dividends, and I just want to give a special, thank you to all the new subscribers. I did not expect this channel to take off like it really has, so this is great. So thank you to everyone, and I apologize. This is pretty low budget. I have a kind of a cheap mic, so I have a new microphone coming on the way. So hopefully I can improve with that. Maybe do some videos, or even do some general finance videos too, just to share my experience with everyone. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.